Hello everyone, it's Becky here at Aunt Beck's Creations, and I'm going to put you down on the table. I'll give you the spring journal to look at. I need to run around and close some of these curtains and turn my lamp on. The plumber just is leaving, so give me just a minute to get switched around. Sorry, everything's kind of crazy this week, just crazy. We've had dentist appointments, doctor's appointments, cars in the shop. We got plumbers coming out to give us estimates and on the plumbing repairs, and it's just a mad week. And Scott's going to be leaving for work shortly, so I was waiting on them to quit talking, long enough for me to they're going over the connection we have to the city water now, because we need our line from our meter at the road to the house needs to be redone, because when we had the valve replaced at the house a couple years back, well, probably 7 years ago, they the man said that the water pressure is a wonder we had any, because he could put his little finger and hardly any water went past it. So I'm looking forward to some really nice showers when all these repairs are done. So we are only going to do the back side of our last page that we did last week. And I had plans to do something else, and then this week kind of went sideways. So next week we might do 3 pages just to catch up. So we'll do the corresponding page. But this week we're just going to do kind of a little hide and seek page with little doors to open. Something that'll stay flat and will just look really cute. So I need to get rid of that automatic focus because it's driving me bonkers. Hang on just a sec. I'll come in just a little bit closer. There we go. All right. Sorry. Hopefully next week won't be crazy. Or I might have to go a couple weeks with not coming live while we are having the bathroom work done. All right. So we're going to do the back side of our page that we put our pocket on. And mine's getting kind of chunky and fat. So I said, get some images. So I had the catalog that Beth talked about one time, and I requested one. It's called Charleston Gardens. It has some beautiful little images in it. So I picked out this rabbit couple because it's mine and Scott's anniversary next Wednesday. So I probably won't be live next Wednesday simply because we're going out to lunch, and then I will probably want to relax after lunch. And I just don't know what next week's going to hold. Or I might just do an impromptu out of this blue. All right, so the first thing I want to do is I'm going to mat all of these onto some black cardstock, because you know how much I love how black cardstock makes things pop. And then you're going to need a piece of background paper, whatever your background paper you want to use. Let me grab a piece of that. I might even have some black here in my project bag. See, I'm keeping my spring journal in one of these. So, kind of like this one. Let's see if it's big enough for the page. We're not going to adhere this just yet. I want to cut this 4 3/4 by about 7 1/4. 4 3/4 by 7 1/4. Where's my cutter? And I've put up 2 videos about the Edisto Memorial Gardens. So I said 7 1/4, which I think this is 8 inches wide. And I hate this cutter because it doesn't give you a quarter. And then I said, what wide? So there's 2 videos up for the rose garden portion of it. And now I'm going to do a couple videos on the Edisto River side where we walked. So it's covering the rose garden. You get 2 videos for the rose garden. And I'm not sure how many will be taken up with the Edisto River. The Edisto River is the longest black water river in the world. And we were walking basically atop it. They have boardwalk where you're just walking up on pylons and the water's just right there. And there was no rails or anything. So some kids got to horsing around. They'd get wet. But we didn't see any kids being naughty. So it was okay. So I hope you'll enjoy those videos. I'm just grabbing some black cardstock because I had it in here. And I'm just going to make my mats slightly bigger. So on the outside of this little particular door, I might put happy anniversary. You know, pick pictures that have meaning to you. So I'm going to do 2 1/4 by 4. 2 1/4 by 4. Now, why did I put that down on the floor? Huh? All right. So he's done. He's going to be a little late for work. All right. So I'm going to get this mounted on here. Put the rabbits here. All right. And I need just a little square for this one. I'm live.
Love y'all. Bye.
You're funny. Love you, baby.
All right.
I'll see you when I see you.
Love you, Howard. See you later.
You said, don't be kissing on me. You get a mouthful of hair. All right. So for my little hat, I think I'm going to do 2 1/2 by 1 3/4. Ann says, love you, Scott.
Oh, thank you, Ann.
Thanks, Ann. Oh, can you get, it's kind of jengaed in there. Hang on. Can you get, you got it? You got it. Okay. Sorry, guys. I had put the lunches in there, and one he needed for today was in his totes like I make. And I had it kind of jengaed in because Greg cooked and I cooked. So there's so much food in the refrigerator right now that I feared that when he pulled his lunch out, everything was going to come with it.
Did you show him this marvelous thing?
I did not. And take a moment. He found treasure. He wants to share it. He found this at Salvation Army.
This was just too cool not to get.
It's a standard stamp. I bet it's from the post office. And it spins.
Somewhere where bureaucrats stamp things.
So he got it for $3.99, and he said if I couldn't think of something to do with it, that he was sure we could redonate it or find some other use for it. So he wanted to share that. It's real heavy metal. I don't use a lot of bottled items, and I don't have but one rubber stamp that would work in here, and I don't use that rubber stamp often. It's not a very nice rubber stamp, put it that way. All right. So all we're doing right now is pick out like 3 pictures that you would like to hide behind your little doors and mat them up. I need to cut this at 1 3/4, I think I said. He's getting me all confused. He's gone now. I was wondering why he was gone so long this morning to the doctor's office. All right, put that little hat on there. I might just put those 2 on here. I don't know. I don't know if I can get all these on here. Maybe this bird actually looks like a Carolina wren. Let's just cut it down to 2. And I'll have 1 with the flowers and 1 with the bird. There we go. And I'll just put 2 little windows. So 1 3/4. Let's just do 1 3/4 inch squares. There goes Scott. Still no word on the car, so I guess it's in the shop a little bit longer. Yeah, he's going to be late for work, but he didn't get off till late last night, so maybe they'll forgive him for being late. And see, that one I can cut smaller because I'm just guesstimating here. So I'm going to trim this off a little bit more, not that much. I think that'll do. That'll be all right. Make them look like little photographs. So what does May hold for you? For Scott and I, it's our anniversary. So that's why I've got the bunny couple, and I'm going to put spring anniversary on here, I think, as my word. So hi, Mary. 1 1/4. A 1 1/4 inch square. 1 1/4. And you do know, you guys, you can measure 1 1/4 on the opposite side of your cutter, right? Just put it over to it and then cut it off. And then you have your 1 1/4 inch piece here. And I could trim that even smaller, I think, but I might just leave it. All right. Oh, dear. Hello?
Hi, this is Walgreens calling with a reminder about...
Oh, Walgreens, I've told you, I'm not using you anymore. All right. And all my little scraps I put back in my little book. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take just the black pieces for right now. I'm not going to bother mounting my pictures on yet. And turn your background paper over. And just kind of lay these out on here. I want to leave enough room to put happy anniversary on here some way. Maybe I'll line these up so their edges are the same distance away. Why don't we do that? Let's make a mark 1/4 inch in from the edge of our background paper. And this is on the back of your background paper. I'm kind of just flying by the seat of my pants today, you guys. So next week, if I can make it, which I don't know because it is our anniversary next Wednesday. Can't believe it's been 37 years. Did I say 1/4 or 1/2? I'm doing 1/2. So 1/2 inch. And you won't have to worry about erasing these pencil marks because it's on the back. So now if I take and I just line my little boxes up here. I got to make sure I'm putting that hat one the right way. I think it needs to go this way so the hat will fit on it. No, the hat goes on this one. Durr. And the bird goes on the little guy. And the flowers actually go this way. Yeah. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to line these up with the edge of my line here. Just the black pieces. Line up the sides. And then just put outline here. All right. I want to bring this one down a little bit. Line it up with my guideline here. And this one I'm going to come down a little bit. I could put happy anniversary across the top like that. I'll show you what I'm going to do here in just a minute. I'm just using my mats as my guidelines here. Now for the big one, we only need to be worried about marking it on 3 sides. So, but I'm gonna go ahead and mark all of them, and then I'll show you what I'm gonna do. I'll go ahead and mark them, but you really only need to mark it on 3 sides. All right, so now I've got all these marks. So if I turn it back this way, everything needs to open like a book. So it opens this way, this way, this way. So I have to think about it. The cut needs to come toward the center of the page. So you're going to cut, 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 leave this alone. Cut, 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 leave this alone. And then on the big one, you're just going to do these. And we won't cut out the back guidelines. All right, and I'm going to use my ruler and my X-Acto knife. So Angie, don't look. And hopefully I've got this right. But if I don't, guess what? It's just paper. It doesn't matter. It's just paper. This is ancient paper, which makes it even more expendable. Whoa, wait. We don't want them to go that big. Wait a minute. Wait. Because I don't want the edges of this to show. I'm just going to kind of eyeball and come back in just a little ways and make a second mark. So about 1/8 of an inch from these sides. And I'll make a dark, I'm making the line darker so you can see. Okay. Because I don't want the edges of my pictures we're going to get these cut. And then we'll have to figure out where all of this stuff needs to go. Again, flying by the seat of my pants. We had so much fun thrifting, and we could not believe how much yarn we found yesterday, or all of the old hardware. Scott's not going to use that file cabinet system because not all the parts are there, but the actual drawer slides alone are worth $35 a piece. So even though we spent $85, because those things weighed a ton, and when you're buying by the pound, You know, that adds up. But the paper cutter, they just charged us like it was a piece of furniture. All right, so where I've made darker lines, that's what I'm going to cut on. And remember, we're only going to cut on 3 sides. And take your time, because you don't want to cut yourself. My blade's getting dull. So I'm just going to take my time. Just gently cut over here. 3 light passes is better than 1 hard pass when it comes to using an X-Acto knife. Just take your time. And you can tell when you're through because you will quit getting any resistance. Once you get it cut free, you might want to lay your ruler at the ends of both cuts. So your ruler is right where the end of it is, and then just fold back on that. That way you'll get a straight fold, or sort of a straight one. All right, so now we've made 1 hidden window. We might have to put some kind of little tab or something on here so that, you know, we know to pull this out. So think about what we could use for a tab. Now I'll look at chat as soon as I'm done cutting. I don't want to cut myself. I have to stand up to do all this cutting because this table's higher than a regular work table. It's a cutting table, actually. I need to get caught up on my Sweet Dreams quilt. If I line that up with my guideline. Oh, it needs to go the other way, though. It needs to go this way. I think I must have gone too far over. Or not far enough. Have y'all ever watched this movie with Brad Pitt called Benjamin Button? It's on Netflix. Oh my goodness. Talk about something that jerks at your soul. Oh. I enjoyed it, but then I like kind of quirky movies like that, so. Take your time making your cuts and don't try to force it or it'll tear. That get it? Been trying to think up some new things that we haven't done before for this project. Beginning to wonder if we need to add something with a little weight to hold our little doors closed, but maybe not. All right, we got one more to cut. Goes this way. I think Scott's taking me to DeLuca's for lunch on Wednesday. Can't wait. So, I'll check chat after I finish this cut, okay? I'm not meaning to ignore you guys. I just really don't want to slice myself. I don't think I took this one far enough over. And I got Happy Mail from Dee Dee. I had sent her that little zine, and she sent me some beautiful sari pieces that will match well with what I actually bought from that same shop. So I might have to turn around and make her something unique. Okay. Did I get it cut all the way? No, of course not. All right, let me see what you guys are saying. I see where I messed that up a little bit. I'll just line these. Cut to cut here. Now, when we go to glue this down, you're going to want to put adhesive around each opening so that it will, glue down tight to the page, because the only part you want to move is your little doorways, right? Go ahead and get that creased well, especially this part where it's thin. I think I've left just enough for a 1/4 inch. So now what we need to do, we need to mat all of our pieces, all of our little pictures. Hi, Teresa, Janet Nash. Hi, Ruth. And Ann is here, and Deborah's here. Let's see, where's my mouse so I can scroll up? And Teresa, Sharon. Anybody else I missed? There's a lot of people live right now, so I can understand why the count for me is down, because there's so many people on right now. But there's always the replayers, and you guys are always welcome to come back, and please leave me a comment after the live ends, because it helps that old algorithm note that I'm worthy of more views. Hello, Howard. What's up, man? I need another roll of tape. That's not going to be enough. Howard's like, there was a stranger in the house. We were having stranger danger, weren't we, buddy? Were we having stranger danger? Y'all had to run and hide. All right, so I'm just going to use my double-sided tape, and all I am adhering right now are my pictures to their mats, okay? We're going to have to do some marking on our cardboard piece before we stick anything down. What I might have to do on the opposite page of this is put down information about what we did on our anniversary and things like that. That could be a good thing to add to my opposing side. This is like pre-anniversary, and the other will be post-anniversary. I'm ready for a complete night's sleep, because yesterday we had to get up early for my dentist appointment, and today we had to get up early for Scott's doctor appointment. And if I'd known the little stinker was going to stop at Salvation Army, I probably would have went with him. And I kept thinking that he said that the plumber was supposed to come at noon, and noon came and went. And then I said, "Are you sure noon?" Oh, he says my brain was off. They're not supposed to be here, but between 2 and 4. And I'm like, well, if they don't get here closer to the 2 mark, you're not even going to be here. You better write down exactly what you want me to know what to ask about, because I don't want to miss anything. I mean, we paid $50 basically to get the estimate. So, all right. So the hat goes on that mat, the hat on that mat. The bunnies go on this one. This one's for the little Carolina Wren. Put him on there. And then this is for the hyacinths. So I didn't know if everybody was going to play along today or what, but I figured if we do a single page in this week, then next week maybe I can pull things together or take next week off or do a different day than Wednesday. I might do a different day than Wednesday. And Mary says she's going to play tomorrow. That's fine. I got to stand up to get these even in the middle. I can't do it sitting down. Or as close to even as I can. Oh, there what? Yeah, I've got to remember that. I hope we get the car back before tomorrow night, or I won't be able to go to dinner with my sisters. We're having girls' night. My sister Rhonda still hasn't picked a restaurant, so I don't even know where I'm going. She posted earlier, Rhonda did, that I don't know where she went, but it was some bookstore for used books, and it was buy 5 books, get 5 books free. And both of my sisters are teachers, so in the summer, that's their time to catch up on fun reading. So I don't know what books she got or anything, but she said, I blew an hour in there looking at books. She said, I can read used books. They're still readable. I was like, oh yeah, I know. They are. They're better too, because somebody else has bought all the brand newness out of them. I want that hat at a little bit of an angle. All right. Now I just gotta adhere my bunnies. Oh, Janet Nash is making her page. Janet, you should be getting one of the postcards I made along with you on Monday. I kept one and sent one to you. So you'll have it to stick in a journal. So we were thinking about going up. Adele wants us to till a section at the little house so she can have a garden there at the cottage. So we were going to go up there, and I told Scott, I said, it's Mother's Day weekend. Do we have to go do it this weekend? I said, wouldn't it be better to wait until there's not a ton of traffic? So he agreed. So we're not going. All right, so I'm going to get my cardboard here. This is going to be hard because I've got that pocket on the other side. I don't know if taking these, no, because I've got all that. Let's see. I need something up here to make it. I got my cat flag here. I could stick that under there. I need a flagpole to put this up. That'll work. And then I'm going to put this on here. But I don't want to stick it down just yet. I think I need some clips. I have a clip right here. So that's about where I want it. I'll just clip it in place. And then on the cardboard, go ahead and mark the edge over here. The edge over here, just lightly. You just need to know where your edges are. All right, so now I can take this off. And I don't know if you guys can see it, but I've got my marks here. So I want to overlap the bunny just a little bit over that line. So if I actually put him right to my edge, he'll fit in the window just fine. And then the hat, look at all the cat hair. You guys, it's bad right now. They're shedding. So if you have cat allergies, please let me know because I don't want to send Happy Meal to somebody I'm going to make sick. All right, I'm going to go over my line just a little bit. And see, when I do that, the edges will be concealed behind the little doors. We got to adhere these down to the cardboard. Then we got to put a bunch of adhesive on the back of our background. All right, what is this? Yeah, I was a little leery about having to pay the $50 for the estimate. And I asked Scott, I said, if we go with them, will they credit it to us? You know what I'm saying? Will they give us $50 credit toward the work? And one place said no, another place, I don't know. This guy made it sound like he wouldn't, they wouldn't charge us again for a trip charge, since we've already paid basically for the trip charge. All right, I'm only going to put 2 pieces of tape on the backs of the mats because the whole paper is going to hold these down. Basically, you don't even probably need this. Just a little piece in the middle would probably be plenty. A used book warehouse. Wow. That's a lot of books. If I just line this up with my trim paper, that'll be good. I'm just going to put, I got to thinking about it. No need wasting the tape on the back of these because, and I was going to make something, but I got to looking at craft fur by the yard. Have y'all seen what the prices of craft fur has gone to? Because of the import fees that we're having to pay now. Fur is one of those, the craft fur from China or wherever it comes from is now $45 a yard. I'm like, holy macaroni. So I'm looking for fur when I go thrifting. The pictures had you drooling of the warehouse. I wanted to pick up the latest issue of What Women Create because the cover is just magical. It's just so pretty. At least the one I saw. My Joann's is horrible about getting the new magazines out. Like I think the new Quilts and More is supposed to be out, but I haven't seen it anywhere yet. So now, when I put this on here, all my little creatures will be in the doors. I just got to get them lined up the way I had them before. Do not put tape on your little doors. Let me move this over here. You're going to put tape close to the doors, but not on the doors. I just want to make sure it adheres well at the edges of the little openings so that fingers don't get stuck in them. Or let me put one piece right here. This is going to be tricky. Hi, Kendra. Thank you so much for the information. I knew that Tennessee's sales tax was a penny more than it is here. We pay 8% here in South Carolina, but we also have state income tax. So that's one of the things that's driving us to look at Tennessee as a place to retire. With Scott on second shift, I could technically switch back to 7:30 p.m. since there's so many people on in the afternoon, because I know Mrs. Gigi and Beth are on, and Fran on the edge is on. So I know there's a lot of people taking this afternoon time slot. So I was thinking maybe I need to go back while Scott's on second. And he's also going to be doing a third shift. So I could do some weird time slot, like in the middle of the night, if I wanted to, next month. We're just going to have to see how we manage a third shift. I have worked overnights when I worked in stores doing, big stock movements or shifting stuff from one side of the store to the other. And I've done store remodels where I've had to travel out of state and help with setting up new store locations or doing revamps on stores. I've done all that kind of stuff, but I've never worked a whole month at it. And let me tell you, when you travel and you're working overnight in a place, the cleaning people in the motels, they don't care that you've worked all night. They'll come and wake you up. You must get up. We have to clean room. Oh, but I've been up all night. I'm going to put another piece right here because I don't want this door to come up. It's going to be tricky getting all this tape covers off, but only a little bit more. Don't want it to go to waste. We'll stick it right there. This should be interesting. Let's open another one. So glad you're here, Kendra. That's what it looked like. And I like that Elizabethton has a covered bridge, pedestrian covered bridge. That looked interesting. They said that on one of the videos I watched, he said that that's their main image or their main sightseeing thing. Oh, and they do this thing there in that little town. It's youth entrepreneurs, where the kids ages 7 to 18, they have to come up with a business plan. They have to have a product or service to sell, and they do a market for the kids on the weekends in the park by the covered bridge. And the kids sell their service or items. Like a couple little girls were selling handmade bath bombs. I saw some wreaths made with pom-poms. It was just really interesting. Hi, Nina. It's okay. Typing's not everyone's forte. I know it's not mine. Especially when I'm on my phone and I'm in the den, sitting in the recliner, and a cat jumps in my lap. Words come out that I have no idea where they came from, unless the cats are channeling their own words. I don't know. So I'm going to put this on here. Then when you open the door, there's my hat. There's my bunnies. So let's see if I can get this on here. Let's see. All the internal tape has to come off. All the internal tape pieces. anything that's on the inside. Like this one. Oh, I hope the car gets done. I will be so disappointed if I can't go to dinner with my sisters. Oh, well. Maybe Rhonda could come pick me up. She doesn't live far from me. Now I'm stuck. Let's see. Holy macaroni, that tape is sticky. Let's get the pokey tool. I'm tired of fighting it. Oh, I'm sorry, little guy. Get back up there. Janet, we know you doing your own thing. It's okay. What do you even like, Janet? Let's see here. Now, Ann said that you said you can open the room, but you have to leave at 11:45. So once the room is open, anybody can stay in there. Ann does not have to stay in the room the whole time once the room is open. It's just we have to remember to go back and close the room down. A room can be left there and reopened, but the problem with leaving the room there is somebody can come in to the room, and what it does is it rings whoever set the room up. And if that happened in the middle of the night when you were trying to sleep, that can be an issue when you're sleeping. Hi, Joyce. Oh, that's fabulous, Kendra. That's fabulous. Well, Scott and I were talking about driving up there and checking that little town out, and maybe check out Johnson City, Tennessee as well while we're up there. I think it said it's almost a 4-hour drive for us. Holy macaroni. So that's why we were thinking if we went up and we stopped in Greenville and we did what Adele needs us to do there at the little house, then it would only be about another hour and a half, 2 hours up to Tennessee. So it would be like we had a break. I can't do the long trips like we used to without stopping about every hour, because if I sit for that length of time, my legs won't work. I basically fall out the car. And that time I drove to New York by myself, I thought I was going to die, how bad my shoulders and back and everything hurt. So my classmates want to have a reunion at Labor Day again, because that's when they do homecoming, is Labor Day weekend. And I was like, man, this might be, if I go, Scott's going to have to go too, because I can't. I can't I can't do all that driving by myself. And I really don't want to share air on an airplane just yet. I'm not quite prepared for that. Now, can I get this about where it was? Well, it's down. Let's see, the bunnies look okay. The hat's a little off. Can I get it up? There we go. If I get the bunnies and the hat, this is tricky when you got multiple openings, because they want to dance around. Oh, you know what? I've got to pop holes in it, don't I? Well, we're going to go with it and hope it's good enough. It's a little off. I don't think I can lift it now, can I? have to be careful because you've got a lot of little narrow pieces. This is harder than I thought it would be. It doesn't help that the stupid rabbits are not cooperating either. All right. I'm just going to pull these tabs and say it's good, and then we'll look. Don't look until you've pulled the tabs. It's a little crooked at the bottom. Make sure I didn't get it upside down. That would suck. There's a hat and a little bird and the hyacinths and the bunnies. So now you could put stuff on the outside of these if you wanted to, but remember, if you put too much dimension, our book's going to be really wonky as it is. So I need to punch my holes back in here. Need to do that while I'm thinking about it. And of course, it's right where there's some stickum, so it's going to stick to my hole punch. Oh, please don't tell it that's on a door. See how it does? It's stuck on the thing. Thanks for the thumbs up. We're only doing this one page today because it's just been a nutsy week between trying to get plumbers to come out. That's been the first problem, is getting someone to come out has been a real difficult situation. They're all busy with new builds. Oh, and I don't know if I mentioned this or not, but they've taken down a whole bunch of trees not far from me. And we thought, oh no, not more houses, because it's the traffic's getting crazy because the city is growing quickly right now. And the traffic pattern is so messed up. I said, please don't be another housing community. Now, even if there is a shortage, there's lots of houses for sale if you're willing to fix them up. That problem is all these young guys, people want brand new houses. But anyway, it's not going to be a housing. It's going to be a rehabilitation facility for, like knee replacements and that kind of thing. So you won't have to go all the way across Columbia to see people that's had a new knee replacement. This county will have their own county rehabilitation center. All right, so how shall we decorate this? I know I want to put anniversary on here. I just don't know how I'm going to put that on there. I have alphabet stickers. Can I find them? No. Oh, Lord. What am I going to do here? We need to do something to make it a pretty page, because right now it's really plain. It's just got the little doors. I could put a mat on the outside of each one of these. And maybe put just, I don't know what to put on the front of them. I'm just going to cut some little mats to go on the little doors. I'll do that one 2 and an 8. About 1 1/2. I'm just going to cut it and see what it looks like. If I don't like it, I just won't use it. 2 and an 8. Oh, you demon. It shifted. Gotta hold it down harder. There we go. So if I put this on here, that's too long because it'll interrupt the operations. I need to trim a little bit more off the outside. Well, I was thinking I could just put butterflies or something on here. I'm just eyeballing this one. It could be the worst thing ever, but it makes it look like a little Polaroid. It's a little bit wider than that. One page today, Mina. Oh no, that's awful. I wouldn't block somebody's driveway. That's just crazy. I just don't understand. Everybody's in their own little world. It's like, where did we go wrong? Too tall. We had a wild storm come through yesterday. Poor Scott had to drive to work in it. I had to run around here like a mad woman, unplugging computers and I keep thinking of places I'd like to run out and do, and it's only because I don't have a car. Isn't that the way? When you don't have an automobile, that's when you think you need to go, go, go. And when you have one, you don't care if you go. I'm going to trim this down just a little teeny bit. Well, I was watching the Judds installation into the Music Hall of Fame, and I hadn't realized Naomi had passed away last month. So it was sad seeing her girls so sad. Made me sad. Hi, Barbara. A snowflake is winter's butterfly. 1 3/4 inches. Three and 5/8. Now you could do something like doodle with your white gel pen on these black squares. I think I'm going to cheat and just put stickers. Putting stickers, which I rarely use stickers. I'm just not a sticker kind of girl. I just don't think about using them very often. Give this something to look at. Let's see. Mary's going to have quite the garden with the hydrangea from me, and Lori sent her Rose of Sharon. Rose of Sharon's come in pink, purple, white, and I think there's a couple other reddish tones that they come in. So they come in some beautiful colors. I had some by our driveway, but when we weren't living here, Greg didn't water anything, so they died. I think it was somebody was asking, what do you call baby frogs? And I said tadpoles or pollywogs. So What do y'all call baby frogs? I grew up, we called them either tadpoles or pollywogs. Pollywogs are before they turn into the, they start getting their legs. Pollywogs, they're just a little head and tail. And then tadpoles have their legs coming out. They start getting their legs. That's how I learned it. Tadpoles. Yeah, pollywogs that's what my grandmother used to call just when they first hatched. Those were the pollywogs. One time when I wasn't living with Mom, frogs' eggs and put them in a bucket and hid them in their room. And then Mom went in and there was frogs jumping all over in there. It took them forever to get those frogs out of there. But they thought it would be cool. Minnows too. Cattails. Yeah, our cat. I made Scott about die laughing. Tuesday. What is today? It was yesterday. We were driving along, and I said, "Look, the cattails have reached angry cat stage." He said, "What?" I said, "Yep." Whew. They've all burst already and blown up like an angry cat. He's like, "You're nuts." I was like, "You married me. Who's nuts?" Anywho. Woohoo, there's one. I'll have to go digging for something to put on here. I'm just going to go ahead and grab this and put a couple pieces on here. And then after I finish this, pop some flowers or something on this page. Butterflies, creatures, or whatever. I'll show what I got in the mail. I got an envelope from Dee Dee, and I've gotten postcards in from Janet Nash. I don't know which ones I've already put into my Happy Mail bin. I have a little like inbox that I put things, and I need to find a way to put all the Happy Mail in one place, like in a journal or something. Maybe all the flat stuff will go in one journal, and then the dimensional stuff I'll save for something else. I don't know. I want to utilize it. Y'all were nice enough to send it to me. And I got my order in from Keisha's, but all I bought was some beads. So I didn't buy a lot. Got some seed beads. I like to have seed beads on hand to add to embroidered pieces. All right. This page is going to be quick and easy this week. Just because it's a crazy week for me. Look, I've got some flowers and things here. We'll just slap some flowers on here. The problem I have with these flowers is they're all really fat, but I have all of these flowers too. So maybe we could find something that's not as crazily. Of course, I could pull the little foamy bit off the back. You don't have to use that. Let's pour these out. This one's kind of dimensional. These came in a little kit thing. Of course, if I was careful, I don't know. Little birds are too big. That's too big. Oh dear, that dragonfly's seen better days. See, these are all big, big, big. These dimensional ones might make it easier to open the little doors. I'm going to have to dump my stuff out so I can find some things that'll fit on here. He's cute. Little bee. These all have bees on them. They would be good in a bee journal. But I'm not doing the bee journal. Let me see what else I have. We'll keep these on here. I'm just going to slide them over. Oh, where's Mina? I might have even put my Keisha order up already. All right, let's dump these out just for fun. Woo. All right, so I do have some things that are flat that I could put on there. Those are pretty. It's not exactly what I'm aiming for, though. I saved a bunch of covers off from greeting cards that were real pretty that were at Marietta and Jesse's. That's pretty. But things like this make good tuck-ins in junk journals to have places to write. They're decorated on one side already. I really like that clock. Too big. Too big. Huckleberry Herbs and Art made those. She pressed them. See, I like this kind of thing, but they're so dimensional, it's hard for me to use them. Oh, that love is nice, but I don't have room for it. I really like these old-timey picture ones. Let's see what's in the big packages. That has Easter lilies. Oh, I like that rose that's in there. Let's hold that one aside. I've got stuff. I need to use this stuff up. I like that sunflower. It's awful big, though. Come on, show me some little stuff. This is some that I pulled the pictures out of packing tape, and then I set it on white cardstock, and now it's really stuck. I would have to work at getting it off or just cut it out and use it. But the thing is, I put a piece on the back. All right. It's a giant paper clip. Giant. Those are cute. Now this, somebody sent to me, and it says stickers. I think they're a vellum sticker. We'll hold those aside too. Those could be fun, and I would have used them then. There's one of my little bags. Cherry blossoms. Oh boy. Oh, I love the pansies. We'll save that. See these like this? I love these. I need to do a vintage journal. I could use that paper I bought from Janet Baum in one of Keisha's auctions and do a vintage journal with them. Because, see, I have a lot of them. Ought to just put the huge flowers in just a regular journal. Just to use them up. You know, just on the corner of a page. Maybe I'll do that the next time I start a fresh journal. All right, here we go. That's got little cupids all over it. There's an iris. Mike can cut that down. There's some tulips. Oh my word, this is crazy. Crazy, crazy. Trying to find stuff to put on this page. More of those vintage flowers. That's from Kendra. Oh, sweet peas. Some of these stickers are getting old, so I'm sure I should probably use glue. Mary, you didn't have to do that, but thank you. All you need is love. No, 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 no. Oh, roses. Wish you were smaller. Come on, think small. Think small. Next time we need to do a huge journal. And then I'll be complaining that I have too much space to fill. English ivy florals. I like that. Let's get down to just a little stuff here. Oh, a journal all about flowers. That's what I need to do. A floral journal. And we just have to grab anything that's floral and shove it in there. We could take our paper and painty papers and just stamp them with flowers, or just have them in the colors that are in the flower stickers that you're trying to use up. That's what we need to do. To use up these big stickers and embellishments. Oh, that one's pretty. More roses. There's a little crocheted flower. I think Violet made that for me. Yeah, I love to see what you guys come up with, because Mina, where you did the packaging with the little deer inside, I thought that was just adorable. Or as Scott would say, so stinking cute. All right, we're getting down to the smaller bits. I might have to cut some of these just to, have something I can use on here. The longest part that takes me is the decorating, because I'm too picky. I should just grab and glue. These were all too big, so we're going to put these back in there. I love the little birds. We might have to use some more birds. All right. Let's see what we got here. Let's see if we can find something a little smaller than them. That's not going to work because it's on the hinges. No. too big. You're welcome. I can't find what I'm looking for because I don't know what it is. I'm just cutting these by eye, so they're probably crooked as all get out. Oh no, I don't know what to do. Oh, I gotta sit down. Well, that's true. The bigger ones could be opening tabs. I really like this one. I just gotta position it so that it can still open. See, I'm real close to the hinges. I should have put the bunnies over a little bit more. There. They look funny that way, don't they? They need to go this way. I wonder if we trim this off. Let's trim that stem off a little bit. Now, can I find some more flowers that are kind of the same tones as those? Some of these, I look at them and I'm like, which way do they go? Because they don't seem to have any direction. I really want roses. Oh, there's a rose. Now that side has shiny bit on it. Almost like just the red side better. Like that. Getting a sore throat. I think it's lack of sleep. I probably should take a nap. This jumping back and forth is for the birds. This is cute, but it's huge. Roses, though. I'm down to the smaller stuff here, so maybe we'll find something that we can use. I like the flowers where you can see the black behind. I really do like that. see here. I'll get my container over here where I can put some of these back in here. Whoops. Like I said, I've got so much of some of the certain things I have a lot of, like flowers. It's because I like flowers. So I have a bunch of them. But what good is it doing for them to be in here where nobody's enjoying them? You know? Floral collage. Do a whole journal of nothing but using up your stickers, your ephemera, and just doing a whole page of flowers. Or you could do like all purple flowers on one page, or, you know, pick your criteria. We'd have to think up criterias for flowers. Now, I don't want to get into like botanical names or any of that unless y'all wanted to. Because I know things by their everyday names. I don't know all of the Latin words for them. Let's see. Can I find some more roses? There's a smaller version of that little vase of flowers. The problem with using these on the little doors is it's almost too big. That just looks too weird. Like this red rose on here. What else? Maybe I could put something else on there on those other doors. This is more embellishment type stuff. I think I have stickers too. Oh, okay. Cool. Well, we'll have to think of what base to use, Mary. You know, what do you want to use as a base? Do you want to create it from scrapbook paper or papers that we've purchased? Or do you want to just use like, I don't know, a composition journal or something like that? Let me go over here and see. Oh, that's butterflies and bugs. I've got some more stickers. I swear I've got. I really like this so far. If I could find a couple little roses of some sort. I'm going to dig through here real quick. Well, here's some words and phrases. I'm just leafing through stuff. I'll be right back. I need to put that envelope from Anne over in my... Oh, I have some sewing stuff too that I could do a sewing journal. That I would like to do anyway, and just have it to record things I've made. Oh, mushrooms would be a blast. I don't know what is in here. Oh, I think that's what This is just packaging. Not what I thought it was. See, look here. Look. Mushrooms. Mushrooms. Alright, let's see. I'm going to have my whole sticker binder over here at some point or another. Well, not newlyweds. Circle of love. Can't even see it on that. These are cute. Happiness is reflective, like the light of heaven. Blessed are the joy makers. Joy is the feeling of grinning on the inside. Wrinkles should merely indicate where smiles have been. Laughter is the brush that sweeps away the cobwebs of the heart. Those are neat. All right, I'm going to give up and just dump these out. Let's see what we got in here as far as words and phrases. Oh my goodness. These I've already looked at. Now here's some little quotes. Friendship, the state of being friends. A mutual union or bond felt between people who care deeply for one another and believe. One, to put one's trust in, to accept on as fact, and to have faith in. That's kind of cute. Picture us. Oh, these are so old, I bet they don't even stick anymore or won't come off the box. The backing. There's a best wishes. Spring is nature's way of saying let's party. I might put that in our spring journal. That was a Robin Williams quote. With a little bit of love. With a little bit of love. Attention. One of those from that little book I have. I'm sorry, you guys are having to watch me dig through all this stuff, but it is what it is. Congratulations. Oh, this is when we were doing gnome quotes. Oh, gnome, you didn't. A home is not a home without a gnome. Gnome sweet home. Gnome is where the heart is. There's gnome one like you. Whatever you do, don't piss off the gnomes. Oh, gnome, you didn't. Congratulations. That was something that came with. If I put that on a background, you won't see it. Oh, wait, hold up. What we got here? We got a true love sticker. That yellow is. There's an oldie stamp. Oh, the gnome quotes. I think I have those saved on the computer so I could share those and people could print them off. There's a fortune cookie. Minds are like parachutes. They only function when they are open. These were like handmade with love. Those would be good on cards for. This is good for a travel journal. Not having much luck here. I like this celebrate because we'll be celebrating 37 years together. I think I'm going to stick that along the top. It says celebrate, perform as a ritual, to do honor to, and have a good time. We're going to stick that across the top. Probably should put some additional glue. What do you think? Or maybe a strip of the tape if I can get it off my finger. I just don't trust stickers. I just don't. I try to put all the words and stuff in this one folder. It's probably crazy to put adhesive on something that's adhesive backed, but we all know how we flipped through journals and had stickers come flying off at us. So I just go ahead and I think it'll fit right across the top of my page. Stay away from the hole on the side. There we go. And let's just stick these down so they'll quit. I don't really like that shiny bit on there. So I'm going to put it with the dull side up instead. And hopefully this will stick. Hi, Kimberly557. Yes, Mina. Categories like wildflowers, herbs, flowers from trees, cherry blossoms, like that. Yes. What I like about doing the projects like this is we're using from our stash, not buying anything. We're going through our stash. We're seeing what we have. It makes you use things up. It really does. Oh, I was watching the Boring Channel again last night. And then there's another young man that does lawns for free to raise awareness for not sickle cell, the lung. Now it's just escaped me. The lung disease children get. Oh my goodness. But he only does it like one day a week. He'll go and do a yard for someone. And he was doing this lawn. I think he says his is a cut above or something like that. He's got all this merch he sells. But he puts all of the money that he might get. See, I got that over too far, but I think I can still peek and see the bunnies in there. There's the hat hiding out in there. Cystic fibrosis. Yes, Marty, that's it. He said that if somebody offers to pay him when he's doing a yard for free, like when the city's given them notice that they need to clean up their property, he'll come in and do it for free. But if the landlord shows up and says, I'll pay you, he said, well, you can do that. That's fine. He said, but I take any money I get when I'm doing a yard like this and I donate it for cystic fibrosis. I thought that was awesome. I like this forever too, but it doesn't really fit on the page anywhere. I left the backing paper attached and I just cut them apart so I could do. Yeah. Yeah. Nah. Not feeling it. Sweetheart. What are these? These are kind of cool. They're metal. And they've got, looks like glossy accent over a word. Journaling places. I wish I'd just gone with Scott this morning because now I'm aching to get out of the house and I can't go anywhere. Oh gosh, isn't that the way? All right, we need just something. I need a couple like little teeny butterflies or something to put on those last two windows. I'm gonna have to sit down again too. There's some more words. I'll put all of this stuff away when I get done. There might be some little butterflies in here that might fit on here. This one's got red on it, like the flowers. We might just use those and say done. The little bee on here. Bee. I wish I had a bee that looked more lifelike. A little ladybug. I like the ladybug better than the bee. All right. Okay. I think I've done enough damage. All right. Because we still have to go through what I do with the rest of the holy macaroni. I've put the rest of my journal somewhere and I don't know where it is. All right, I'm going to stick these bad boys on here. And we're just doing this one page today. And then on Dawn, Let's Make a Mess Today. Last month, she had a junk jar swap. She calls it her junk jar swap. And you swap with somebody else and they send you stuff from their junk drawer. And I mailed mine out. And then the girl that mailed to me, she sent me way more. See, that's the part about doing swaps is I want to be fair. And it's so hard to know how much somebody else is going to send you. But I did hand paint her an envelope. Oh well. And see, I can take like a white gel pen and do just little lines around the edges of each of those just to make them pop and tie this in better. So there's my page for today, and I've got all my little windows. This little hat. And if these get to where they, get open and closed too much and they start to tear, that's what washi's for. And there's a little bunnies dancing. So let's get all our pages back over here. This is our little journal. I'm going to do 8 pages total, counting fronts and backs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I was thinking a front and back of one more page, and then we'll bind it. Because remember let me get the other journal we did together. Because we didn't do a lot of pages, and it turned out really cute. And I don't want to go too big, so we used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We used 8 total pieces for the little summertime one. So 8 total. We need to use how many more? I'm going to count this first one as 2. So if we did 4 more fronts and backs, that would be the same count of pages as we did for the summer one. So this would be our spring one. And if I keep making things that are chunky, this might be like a lot bigger height-wise. And this one was just so much fun. If you wanted to add washi tape to your page, you could. Do whatever, you want to. Add things that you see other people doing. Like I made this little person fairy because of Janet Nash. See? In there. So that we did last summer. This time we're doing spring. Maybe we'll do one in the fall. So here we are so far. We've covered Easter. And I'm covering my anniversary on this page. I think I will come in and put something else. Maybe just some washi tape just to run some stripes up and stop short there, maybe down there. I don't know. I'll do something. So let me show you what I got from Gina, the girl I was assigned. I'm going to put, not that, but these I'm going to put back in here. I might add some more to that page before next week. And it lives on top of the file cabinet up under here. That way I know where it is. And those little bits will go in the bits and bobs book. Which, does anybody want to, well, I guess first question should be, how many of you made pages with bits and bobs activity? And do you have enough pages that you feel like you could put a journal together with it? Because I was thinking of showing how I'm going to put mine together. And if you want to do it together, we can once we finish our summer journal. Or I can do standalone videos just to show you how to do it. And you guys can put yours together and then show pictures. So whichever you guys would prefer to do. I know a lot of people would rather just have me playing and working on it, and then they can stop me and speed me up instead of working along. So let me show you what Dee Dee sent me. I've already shared this on Instagram because I wanted Dee Dee to know I'd gotten it. So she says she loves her zine, and then she sent me this cool printout. And it's got pictures on both sides. So there's that side and then this side. So I guess you could use these as journaling spots. I got a place to write there. And then the pictures on this side are just really pretty. And I don't know what this is, That's right. Mary's doing a transparent journal. That's right. But she told me she's going to send some of her sorry stuff to me because she'd gotten so much stuff. So what I have these. I'll show them in a minute. And then I had ordered the squares from this girl, Amour Fabriques. And she had included a zipper and some little beads in there. So I'm thinking I could make a couple little bags or pouches and I could use these fabrics and these here. So like if I get this fabric out, let's separate these by color families. We'll do blues. These are all beautiful. Look at these. And I call this a warm color. So I put that there, that there. That's blue, but it's got the pink on it. So I'm going to put it over there, there. All right. So I have cool colors, warm colors. And then I would take these, and these have decorations on both sides. So see, I've got a warm color on that side and a cool on this one. This one I would put in the warms. And I like this color. So I put that with the green. So I can choose which side I want to use. So see, that one could go there or there. I think I'm going to put it over here. This one's kind of reddish on both of them. So I need two more over here. Do you see what I'm doing? And what I would do is create a little bag, decorate it with the embellishments. I'll need to find another zipper, a second zipper. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come on, I need some more that's in the blues. I guess I'm going to end up with just more in the reds and blues. This one could almost go over here like that. And then see, all of these would match. And then I could do additional beading on it and make some little bags. See? So I'm just going to put all the stuff that Dee Dee sent me, and I'll even keep the paper with it so I remember that the embellishments were from Dee Dee. And this creates another whole package or project for me. I put them back in this bag, and I've already separated them. I've got tons of zippers, so I'll just go through my zipper stash and see what I can find. So I'll make a couple unique things, and I'll keep one, and I might gift one back to Dee Dee. Surprise her, give her some happy mail. Dee Dee's such a sweetie. All right, and then the other thing was the last thing I'm going to share is from my partner, Gina. And we were supposed to share our junk from our jars. And this is not just a little bit of odds and ends from her jar. Look at all this. The junk jar swap. She sent me all this beautiful stuff. So this could make a whole journal on its own. I could make a journal with just what Gina sent to me. She sent me some of that cool packing paper that's got the wrinkles and the spots. That's a cool piece of paper. This has got a handmade feeling to it. Book pages, different kinds of books. Piece of cardstock. Some wallpaper. This looks like drawer liner. That's what it looks like. This is pretty. Some ledger paper. Music paper. That's her note from from her. This is out of a probably, let's see, the Scotch Light painless pattern holder from Sew News. And then some more just random paper, painty papers, more really old practical lessons. Oh, wow. Look at these butterflies. See, I haven't even opened it all the way because I wanted to do it live. And then there's another piece of scrapbook paper and her note. And then look, this she sent. Yeah, I know. It's a huge jar is what it is. She sent this bank deposit bag. I thought was hilarious. I remember filling bags like this when I had to balance the cash registers every night. And now they don't even do that at night anymore. Ooh, I don't want to cut through. Ooh, okay. Now this is what I would consider things that would go in a jar. Let's open the top part first. That's it. Everything out of the top, and I'll open the other part in a minute. She's got lace, and another lace, and another lace. Lots of lace. I should have sent her some more lace. Oh well. And then she made some tags, which if I remember right, we had to make a tag and the ATC. So she made some spring tags, which I could put these in with my spring project if I wanted to and put them in there. And this looks like dry cleaning ticket, I think. Yep. Little journaling spots. Some hearts. I think they're stickers. They are. Washi tape. Another plain card with no washi tape. And a piece of that paper that's got that glistening. It's got a paisley print to it, but it's hard to see. And another laundry tag. And paint samples. And this, just a little piece, looks like a label off something. This is cool. It's got gold flecks in it. Can you see them? And it's like textured. Doilies, journaling card, little piece of paper, more book pages. Her jar was very overwhelming, I think. And there's that, and a telephone. Oh, I need a telephone to finish Caged Fish's thing. I still need a light bulb and a birdhouse. Side trip. Let's see. Oh, I had a telephone on here. Well, I don't need the telephone. What is the other ones I need? Yellow pages. I need yellow pages to finish that page up. This was Caged Fish's little thing. And this one I need a chair. I have a chair. Crossword puzzle, tassel, packaging chair. Mustache. And then something. I can't even read my own writing. It looks like Mook. M-O-O-K. I don't know. Anyway. Sidetrack. Let's look back through there. Lots of scrapbook paper. This is a cool napkin. Hello, Tippy. Keep moving. Move on down the line, sir. He's like, you hit me in the butt. Oh, pretty napkins. I'm never going to get this back in there, am I? Lots of beautiful napkins. That one's got sunflowers and bees on it. Some ribbons. Oh, look at the old truck ribbon. That is cool because you could cut that and put it on a tag or an ATC. And how many is there? There's 4 of those. Oh, you know what I do with these that have wire? I just grab a hold of the wire and I pull it out. Because you don't have to leave it in there. It just pulls out. And see, the wire, I can take and make coils around a pin. And then you end up making a spring, and then you can attach a bee on the end of it and go. Tippy's like, what? There's a bee in here? Honey, I don't really want you over here right now. Oh, stretch it out, boy. Come here. Stop grabbing me. Ow. Okay. Apparently I can't do anything until he's had a hug. All right, now go back up there and behave yourself. No, stay over there now. All right, so wallpaper samples, bits, it's ribbon. Let's see, can I put all that stuff? Oh, bless you. Something made you sneeze, didn't it? Let's see if I can get this back in here. Doing pretty good. All right. Now, let's cut the bottom off. I think this is stuff she's made. Apparently, I didn't cut it far enough down. Do not put cash in the bottom pouch. That's right. That's where the checks go. Young people don't understand checks. Oh my goodness. I think I'm just going to toss that piece. I'll put these in something else. These are pieces that she has stapled together. They're clusters. Yes, Julia, you can. Stop digging me. Stop. I'll be done in a minute. Old match case with a heart hiding in it. You know, people collect these, just the cases, just the covers. They prefer to have all the matches still in them, but I saw where somebody was selling. And I have some of these. I have a jar for these, so I can put these in the jar. And there's another cluster. Oh, there might be 2 there stuck together. There's that one. Oh, it's a hedgehog. I'm losing my voice. And an owl. Gnomes. Look. Little gnomes. They're so stinking cute. I love gnomes. It's another little cluster with a bag of coffee on the front. And lots of little flowers. These are like what Mary was using on her cover, I think. Little tags or tickets. She's got a bunch of little hearts in here. There's a butterfly. Lots of punched butterflies, big butterflies and moths, and more flowers. These are more of those stickers that everybody has a hard time peeling off. Oh, look at the cacti. Look at that. Those are cool. Like you could do a page in your, we could do that floral journal in a composition book and put like all the cactus on one page, all roses on one page, any of that. I'll have to look and see if I have a composition book available in my stash of books in my drawer here. And I'm going to start doing that. I'm just going to start sticking things in by the type of flower or herb or whatever it is. Could have a page that's nothing but for berries. That's a berry twig. See the berries on it? Oh, I love this. This is a sticker too. Look at this. It's an old ad. There's a clock. So that's fabulous. I'm going to just stick these back in the top with everything else. The top of the money bag. And I'm going to have to sign off because my voice is just leaving the building. And let's see, I shared what I got from Dee Dee. I'll share some other things the next time I go live. I have more videos for you guys from the weekend that we went to the Rose Garden. And oh, showed my address and hers, sorry. But I'm having a hard time because my laptop will not let me put more than maybe 10 clips together. So I'm having to make really short videos, but I'm hoping everybody's okay with that. I put 6 to 10 videos together and call a video or a part. And then I wait for it to do its thing. And then I'll wait a little while until it's gone through processing with YouTube. And then I'll click it to public. But I put them up as unlisted first until they work out whether, I broke any rules or any of that. So that is that. Yep, my voice is leaving the building. My throat is really dry. I should have brought something to drink. And Tippy, do you want to come say hello? Come here. Come here. He's like, no, you were mean to me. Come here. Come here. All right. Show him how you cuddle. Come on. Oh, you got to stretch first. It's important to do a stretch. Okay. All right. Show him. You going to give me a hug? You going to hug me? Oh, did you see something outside? You not going to hug me? Usually you'll hug me. Are you mad at me? Say bye, everybody. He's got allergies too, I think. All right. Howard, do you want in on the action too? Y'all are getting as bad as Barb's cats now. This is ridiculous. All right. Say bye to everybody. Let's see. Howard wanted to say bye too. Y'all are getting as bad as Chance and Charlie. Say hi, Chance. Hi, Charlie. Hi, Barb. Yeah. Oh, they're shutting. All right. I will talk to you guys later. Hopefully my voice will return. And have a great evening. Bye-bye.